Yo, yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Gary Spencer. How's everybody doing? I wanted to make this video on talking about on what I always do before I end up buying games. And what I always do before I end up, buying games is first things first is what I start off with is I always go on YouTube and I always like say for instance like I've been looking under the PlayStation 2 section and whatnot of what other games might be out there that I have that I missed and that I've never heard of or known or knew of. So like I just been watching these I've been watching like videos like for instance like there's videos that talks about like a hundred top best PlayStation 2 games that was made on there. Like I watch the videos and then I always write them down in my notepad on my phone so that way I know what the names of the games are and the games that I have an idea of what I want to get and and then after that I always go on Amazon and I search them up and to see not only if they have them but if they have them I always see what price that what how much the game that I'm looking for cost because like I said you guys are already aware of how high that some of these most of these retro games are these days. It's ridiculous. So lately I've been seeing some pretty good games on the PlayStation 2 and I've been seeing some on Amazon that was at a good price like for instance scrolling down my list. Some of the games that I have written down so far I have is PopCap Hits number 2. Basically you could say some arcade games that's a part of that. Uh Second one, if I could pronounce it right, it's X Yon Unite Resurrection. If I pronounce that, it's like an XY word. Um, that's like a airplane shooting game, something like that. Demolition Girl, Special Forces Nemesis Strike, Conspiracy Weapons, Die Hard Vendetta. Now, Die Hard Vendetta, I couldn't find that on the PS2, but they definitely do have it on the PlayStation 2, but I couldn't find that. But they do have that on the GameCube for sure. Time Splitters, Beyond Good Evil, Jack, God of War, 007, Everything or Nothing, and Army Men Green Rogue. Now, some of these games that I read, um, I didn't search all of them on Amazon to see how much they was, but I'm looking to do that. Like that 007 game looks really good. I was impressed with it. I like the gameplay. You could it looks to me like get all kinds of weapons. You could even punt. You could even fight with your bare hands, like just like in a Golden Eye on the N64, which is good. And also the one that I have on the GameCube, I think it's Golden Rogue or something like that. You guys see me play it. You guys see me play it. Played it before, but something like that though. So yeah, that's some of the games that I'm looking to get. And those are some of the things that I always do before I end up buying games. And also when I'm also on YouTube, I always like watch the gameplay videos as well of it because I don't want because sometimes the case like the cover of a case, might look good and could always have people fooled, you know, people might think, "Oh, look at that! That game looks hard. That really looks good," just because of the case. But until you actually watch the video and and dig deep and watch the video and see what the inside of the gameplay is like, you'll know whether or not it's good, and if it's a game that you want or don't want. So that's another thing that I always do before I end up buying games. So far now that I'm seeing some of these good games, some of these games that look good that I want, like I feel like a big kid. I feel like a big kid right now, y'all. Especially around this time of the year, um, around November. Back when I was a kid, they're like, I would. My parents would always tell us like, like if you guys started y'all's list yet, so it's like right now that's what I'm doing. I'm starting like my own game list, like what I want to get before and maybe at or after Christmas or whatnot. Because like I said, I was a kid. I used to get on and think about. I used to be getting on my list, like thinking about what did I want and everything. Like what did I want, and also expecting some good, video game commercials to come out. So that way, I'd be like, okay, if I see a game that I wanted, or I see a game on a commercial that looked good and whatnot, I'd be like, I'm putting that down on my list, man. I tell you, it's that time of the year though. So this is like, you know, me writing down these list of games. It's like, man, I'm feeling that excitement all over again, like when I was a kid though. Cause I'm just now watching these videos and checking them out, and I'm just like, man, why wasn't I watching these videos before though? So it's like I just kind of, so maybe I wasn't thinking about doing that before. I didn't think of it then, and now I just like, man, now I got to get some of these games, like, cause I seen some of them at a cheap price, so it's like now it's the chance to get some of these games before they run out, before the price, the price raises up. So like now is that time to do it though. So, but yeah, I just wanted to make this. But yeah, that's But otherwise, yeah, that's that's some of the stuff that I always do before I buy a game, before I make decision on buying games. Those, like like I said once again, go on YouTube, watch a gameplay video of it. Go then write it down. Go on Amazon, search for it, and then I always look at the check the price to see how much it costs, and then I just write it down. So that's pretty much what I do. That's pretty much how I do it. So. But anyway, that's all I really have for you guys. That's all I have to talk about. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So y'all know what to do. Leave y'all's comments and thoughts down below. Click that thumbs up. This your boy Garrett Spencer. You guys take it easy, and I'll see you guys next time. And remember, y'all, once a gamer, always a gamer. Keep on gaming, y'all.